Welcome back to more of the Game of Blind with SammoBam Let's Play of Legend of Keepers. I will tell you now, I was not planning to record any more episodes of this for the sake of my wrist, but a couple things have sort of changed my mind. First off, the developers apparently dropped the last big update for this game last week, and I thought it might be fun to see what was changed. Admittedly, I could just open up the list of changes that were made, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy. I did look at them briefly, but I didn't actually bother to read too closely into it. But the big change that I saw is that there's something called Ascension Mode, and now apparently they've also added an Endless Mode. I'm not quite sure how to access these, although I guess since this thing is glowing, maybe this is Ascension Mode? I don't actually know. I don't, does it say? I honestly can't tell what the difference is here. Or is it locked, I guess? Maybe? Are these, oh, these might be different campaigns now, possibly? Ascension Mode, okay. Complete all missions with this master. Available only to supporter pack owners, which I should be because I did buy the supporter pack of this game. I don't actually know if I'm allowed to record this, but I'm doing it anyway just to see what happens. Complete all missions with the master. Okay, so I guess you unlock those. Okay, so I guess these are just different missions that we do. Okay, I kind of understand now a little bit. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to go ahead and dive back into the Enchantress, and we will go with this. We'll see what happens. And I'm not sure if we need to change, if we need to customize this. I'm just going to change this to long game because I prefer that than the start, than the... I don't know if I actually did that right or not.
Welcome, Cyril. I know that the humans' advance on the forest worries you. As we promised at the job interview, we set up your office in the Inebria Valley, so you have ample opportunity to hunt between contracts.
Hooray!
Take the time to practice on those brave enough to chop down the forest.
So we're actually doing a noble thing. We're trying to rescue we're trying to save a forest from being destroyed by filthy humans. I'm okay with this. Alright, who do we have here? So we have, I think this is the same... No, it's not the same group as last time. Because we did... Oh, do we have a rare? What? We start with a rare? What's happening here? Hold on. Ancestral Elemental. Okay. It's 18 air damage, applies air weakness. Damage dealt doubled if the target is affected by burn. Okay. 18 fire damage, applies burn. Damage dealt is doubled if the target is affected by frostbite. Okay. Very interesting. So this thing has sort of a... Okay. So this thing basically can just wreck house. Very interesting. So damage dealt is doubled if... Okay, so he kind of just cycles through other attacks and that sort of thing. Interesting. That's kind of a neat monster. I think this is all tanks, right? There's like no specific... Okay, that's fine. We'll just run with 6 tanks, apparently. What do we got out of this? So we can get a monster and a little bit of gold, or a monster and a decent amount of gold. We're going to go for a decent amount of gold here. The second reason, I should say, why I am recording this game is because I think I mentioned this during this past week's episode of Baldur Flash, but I did have a full week of Dicey Dungeons recorded, but there were a couple of issues, and I actually want to check something real quick to make sure we're good. Okay, we're good. So, the first issue with that recording is that I didn't realize until I was 4 episodes in to the recording that there was no game audio recorded in OBS. So that's my mistake. I should have been paying more attention to that sort of thing. Usually I do pay attention to make sure that the game audio is picked up. I didn't during the last recording session, so that was really bad. The second reason is that Dicey Dungeons has taken to crashing like every 20 minutes, and I don't know what's causing it. I mean, I do kind of know what's causing it. I just wish that it would kind of, that I could figure out why it's happening and stop it from happening. But I haven't been able to figure that out yet, so I don't know what to do. So instead we're playing a different game. which is unfortunate because I really liked Dicey Dungeons and I won the game with like 3 different characters. So, oh well. Okay, we have to figure out what we're going to do here. So we get trap first. Stacks of all penalties increased by 2. That's really not helpful at the start. Furnace causes burn. Okay. Polar Portal does ice damage and applies frostbite. Applies an additional stack if the target's ice resistance is negative. How many of these folks have negative ice resist? One of them does. But the other 2 are very resistant to ice. Okay. So we're dealing with air damage to the front, ice damage to the area, and the rain will move them around. Immune to master spells. Okay, that's good to know. And air to the back. Okay, so air to the front and back, ice to the area. Okay. I think we'll go with Furnace to start. Actually, wait. Hold on. This is okay, so the back group is where that other elemental is. I think we might go... If this lowered ice resist, that'd be really nice, but it doesn't. Let's go with Polar Portal first, just for the heck of it. It's not going to do much, but it's fine. Okay. So it was air to the front, air to the back, ice to the area. Okay. Well, this is going to be a bad start. It seems like no matter what is going to happen here, there's going to be some general unpleasantness. I think we'll put... it doesn't really... Oh, I didn't actually... Hold on. I didn't mean to put the... I meant to put the ice spiker thing in the middle, not the back, or not the front. Okay. This is going to go real bad to start, but it's fine. Okay, furnace. And then we do that. And then we have to figure out who to put where. Oh, I guess the fire elemental isn't really a tank specifically. Does have good ice resist, though. Or air resist, I should say. Okay, cool. So 2 of these have good air resist. Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. I think we're going to put... This thing has 125 HP. We will put this Ancestral Elemental in the front. Ooh, cool. Put the Fire Elemental in the back. Ice Elemental in the middle. Okay. I don't know what to expect. Anyway, I meant to mention that the thing about... Okay, so I had a whole bunch of episodes of Dicey Dungeons recorded, so these episodes are probably going to be a bit shorter than the previous few weeks' worth of episodes, just because I'm trying to kind of record as much as I can in a relatively short amount of time. So I will apologize for not really having a lot of content to post. Shell. Okay. Great. I didn't even think to figure out what kind of damage I should do here. Okay, ice resist is negative, or... Okay. Well, she doesn't have any frostbite on her anymore, so let's go ahead and use Stalactite. Oh, that hits... No, it does hit the front row. Okay. I'm going to turn this game down in my ears, because it is very loud in my ears. Oh, that's why, because for some reason... Sorry, I forgot that I had my headphones up really loud last night because for some reason, even though most things are perfectly fine in their volume, Discord decided last night to be extremely quiet when I was talking with my D&D group, so I had to turn the volume way up, and I was wondering now, I was like, why is it so loud now? Oh, right, it's because of that. Okay. So we can do nature damage, and... Okay. We're dropping the nature resist of the Imajagan, who already has kind of low nature resist. But I'm going to try to take out the priestess first, because she is a big danger. That did okay. Not amazing, but okay. And I guess we don't have a choice of what else to do here. Okay. So this is going to be a real rough start to this dungeon. But I think that's kind of the point. Is that they're trying to make this... they're trying to make it tough, because this is like... They're actually doing... what should we call it? I don't know. They're trying to do, like, missions and things. This is going very poorly. I was really hoping that I would do more damage. Damage dealt reduced by 30%. Oh, okay, that was different from what I thought it was. My mistake. Okay, let's just go ahead and keep going with this. I mean, we're not doing much, unfortunately. We're gonna get defeated pretty soon here. Yeah. Okay, one more quagmire. At least she's not going to do a lot of damage for the next little while. Okay. So now we do the burn trap. Not quite sure how that works when you're in a frozen wasteland, but here we are. Okay. Let's see. Flamboyant lightning is fire and air to the back. This guy has very high air resist. I think we just go magical brambles. That's usually been my go-to for a while, right? I forgot. Immune to master spells. That's fine. It's not a huge problem. It's just mildly irritating is all. Right, he's going to slow everybody and we're all screwed. Okay. Does this... Okay, this hits everybody. And it does burn. It's one round of burn. But I'm going to hope that's long enough for this elemental guy here. Okay, cool, it is. So, it's more damage if they're affected by frostbite, I think is what that says. Thunderstorm does more if they're affected by burn, and we lower their air resist. And then we... Well, the problem with lowering air resist is that... Well, two of them will be weakened, or take extra damage from Blizzard, then. Let's just go ahead and do Thunderstorm. That will at least lower a couple... Well, we're doing pretty well. Oh, I don't know when we defeated the... I didn't see when we defeated the Priestess, but apparently we defeated her. Oops. Didn't even notice. I'm real bad at this. And this is going to do almost nothing again. Because this guy has ridiculously high... ice resist. Oh. He already defeated the fire elemental. Okay, then. My bad. Didn't realize that. I'm not going to go for... I should go for Blizzard, but this is going to do almost no damage. Well, it'll do a lot of damage to the Image of Gone, so let's go for it. Okay, not as much as I was expecting it to do. Alright. This is a rough start. Okay, good. We got one of them at least. Oh, nice. We got them both. Thank you, damage over time. Okay, who are we taking? What the hell is that? Unstable Elemental. They're adding a whole bunch of... They've either added a bunch of things in that I've never seen, or I might have just never seen these before. Okay, what is this? Unstable Elemental has pretty bad resistances. 25 physical damage. Regenerates the Unstable Elemental's life by 10% of the damage dealt per stack of thorns it is benefiting from. That's a lot to absorb. And then Self. Lose 15% of its maximum HP to gain 3 stacks of thorns. Interesting. Okay. That's kind of interesting. I'll give it a shot. Why not? It's probably a bad idea. I'm going to try it. Okay. So now the question is, what do we want to do? We're not going for a business trip. I don't want to take one of these monsters out already. Where do they go from? Wow, he lost... Why did they lose so... Okay, hold on. Why did they lose so much... Why did they lose so much motivation? Why did he lose 3 motivation? I don't understand that. Okay. That kind of throws my plans off a little bit. Okay, let me see here. Okay. So we're going to level up at least one of these. God, they cost a lot to level up. How much is this unstable? Okay, let me see here. So the Ancestral Elemental gets plus 20 HP, plus 15 power, plus 20 speed. That's real good right there. And plus 10 to fire, ice, and air resist. That's real good. And a boost to its air attack. Thunderstorm or whatever it was called. Alright. Ice Elemental gets 20 HP, 10 power, 10 fire, plus 10 to fire resist. That's really good right there. And the passive attacks also target heroes affected by frostbite for 30%. Okay. It's not bad. What does this one get? Or was that what I just looked at? That was what I just looked at. Or was that the Unstable Elemental? No. Unstable Elemental gets 20 HP, plus 10 armor, gains 10 speed per stack of thorns. The Unstable Element is benefiting from. Okay. This is not bad. I should try to start offsetting the negative things, so I probably will level up Earth Elemental, even though he's probably not going to be available for the next dungeon because of that -3 motivation he took. Let's do it. I'll save my money in case I come across a whatchamacallit. Not a business trip. Merchant. Let's see. Okay, so we got 131, 185 gold, 25% chance to find an artifact, 35% chance one non-volunteers out for 10 weeks. A little scared by that one. Volunteers get +2 motivation. That's very tempting, but they're all going to be out for 3 weeks. I didn't bother to see how long it's going to be until the next dungeon, so I'm probably not going to go for that one. 35% chance volunteers out for 3 weeks get some money, and 20% chance to find a monster. I'm going to take that one. It's the lowest risk. Okay, we didn't get a monster, but we got 146 gold, so not too bad. I should also mention real quick, if I sound kind of strange with my speech, it's because a little over a week ago, I managed to damage my tongue while eating. So just let that be a lesson to you kids. Be careful when you're eating broccoli, and don't jam the stem of broccoli into your mouth, because you might jam it under your tongue and damage that little thing that attaches your tongue to the bottom of your mouth. So sorry if I sound a little bit weird, but that's why. Okay, 35% chance when volunteers out for 10 weeks, we get +1 motivation for all monsters, which really doesn't help out that much except for that ice elemental, but we get a 75% chance to set a monster free. Okay. 75% chance when volunteers out for 3 weeks. We gain a decent amount of gold and +2 motivation for all volunteers. 75% chance all monsters are tired. We get money and an artifact. I don't really want that. I think I will take... I'll take the lowest risk. What I hope to be the lowest risk anyway. +1 motivation is good. Getting a monster would be nice. Okay. So we lost our Ancestral Elemental, and we got some money out of it. Oh, okay, we got a fire Impaler. God, I keep wanting to call them Spikers. I don't know why. We got a fire elemental, but we lost our probably strongest monster for the next 2 dungeons. So that's great. Let's see what event we get here. Okay, so we get the same no matter what here, it looks like. So let's just crush him. Alright, I might do a lower risk dungeon this time. As much as I'd like an artifact, I would rather get more monsters right now, quite honestly. Let's see. Okay, I need to... Oh boy. Do I even want to take... This is going to get real unpleasant, I think. Alright. I think if I... but that thing has low motivation already. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I guess we just... I'm going to take the Earth Elemental out. Okay, our neighbors are continually slamming their gate. I really appreciate it when they do that. Okay, well, let's just go with this team. I know this is a very bare bones team, but I'm going to go with a low risk dungeon. I know I don't really have an option here, game. You didn't give me any merchants, so I couldn't hire any more monsters. So we're going to go into this with a very, very limited team. And probably one of them is going to lose all its motivation. I actually should have moved this one. Should have moved this guy to the back, so he had a lower chance of actually getting knocked out. The ice impaler. Okay, so we're dealing with a barbarian, sorceress. Really, we're already getting. Okay, morale loss reduced by 50%. I don't care. I'm not doing morale victories anyway. Okay, so front-loaded damage, great. So physical, air, and fire. I don't think anything's going to survive all that. No. I mean, Unstable Elemental's got the best chance, even though it's really not saying much. Well, no. Ice Elemental only has minus 25 fire resist. Might have to do that, even though the Barbarian actually has really low ice resist. So, okay. Put you in the front. You in the back. You in the middle. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do here? So that stacks, because an additional stack of frostbite if the target's ice resist is negative. I know Barbarian has low ice resist. Neither of the other ones do. What's her fire resist, everybody? Pretty good. Okay. I think we'll do Furnace first. And then what? I don't know. Okay. So it was fire. So you have bad air resist. Wait. Oh, it was. Oh crap! I just realized that the air elemental actually has. For some reason, how the air elemental had. No, it's not ice. It's air. No, okay. I whatever. You know what? I'm not going to go back and fix it now. I know I should. I'm not going to, because I'm a big lazy butt. So, I'm just going to do this, and then this, and fire elemental in the back, and we're all going to die. It'll be fine. This is what I'm going to tell myself, even though I know it's not going to be. I didn't bother to look at speeds either, but I think she's probably going to be the fastest. Yep, we're dead. Oof. Alright, what do we want to do here? Channeling, maybe? Let's go ahead and do this so I have some thorns on it, because I can't really get thorns otherwise. Just I'm pretty sure I can't, so... Okay. We don't have any frostbite on anybody, so let's just hit him for more ice damage. And that's an okay amount of fire damage, or ice damage. And he's dead. Ooh-wee. This is going real bad. Alright. There's a decent amount of damage from an ice impaler. Okay. It survived. Survived an attack. Or a round of attacks, I guess. Doing okay damage to the Barbarian. Good for you. Probably might get the Barbarian fairly soon. Maybe with magical brambles, but maybe not. Let's see. He has pretty bad nature resist, so we might get rid of him here. Maybe not. Not quite. All of my teams are very slow and I don't like it. Well, this is not going well. At all. Okay. I can get rid of the Barbarian. I'm fine with that. I'm happy with that, actually. And you have pretty good ice resist. I can lower it, though. Okay. And then I guess we're going to do Burning Spikes. Gains thorns if the target is affected by... I can't read that. Burn, I think. I think she is, because I did have the furnace out there, and then she's going to immediately remove... Whew. This is a rough fight. Okay. Magma ball hits the... Oh, really? I'm still going to be able to... Okay. I'm surprised I'm going to be able to defeat her, but I'll take it. I'm surprised he survived an attack. At all. Fire Elemental. Okay. So then he's done. Right? Oh. Wait. Oh, you're still... No. Who's... How are you... Why did you go twice? I'm very confused right now. What happened? Did she have haste and the thing ran out at that exact moment? Okay. Wind Elemental, Earth Impaler. Shut up, Microsoft. I do not care about the fact that you keep telling me there's an account problem, even though there isn't. It's been doing that for like a year, and I don't know why. Alright. So you got 83 gold. Do I want to take Wind Impaler? Or sorry, Wind Elemental or Earth Impaler? Monsters of the group gain thorns when the Earth Elemental is attacked. I want a faster monster. We have no monsters with any speed. I don't like that. It bothers me that we have so many slow monsters here. Okay. Did someone get their motivation lowered to 0? No, but your motivation is at 1, so we're taking you out. Let's bring your Earth Elemental back. And oh, hey, look, a merchant. I could have used you last round. Okay, what do we have here? Actually, you know what? We'll probably end this episode here because, again, the episodes need to be a little short so I can get and record as many as I can so I can kind of catch back up to having not a huge backlog, but at least like more than a week's worth of backlog. So thanks everybody for watching this episode of Legend of Keepers. Please do click the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel for more of this. I will talk to you all next time.